In the middle of the reading today. Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. He- How y'all doing? You know, the typical. I know y'all don't. I know people are gonna say, "Where's the sign readings?" Well, unfortunately, you know, when I'm on the road, when I'm traveling, I do all signs. It knocks all 12 signs out at once, and it gives everybody a message a day. But how y'all doing? Hello, hello. I've been to Chicago before. Not Chicago. I went. I've been to. I've been to Illinois, basically. Um, but not Chicago. Okay, let's see. So, how does the person on Aries' mind? How do they feel about Aries right now? Person on Aries' mind. How do they feel about them right now? Nine of Wands. They kind of are guarded right now. They do want to work this out with you, but I think they're guarded for whatever reason. Somebody it's a Libra air sign. I got fire sign too with the wands. So yours wants to make things right, but I think that they are a little bit guarded towards you or defensive or their guard is up. It keeps talking about their guard being up at this point. I don't know if they don't trust you or maybe you don't trust them or there's just like there's this energy of this person being guarded and closed off. I think maybe you've had difficulties with them before because it's telling me they're willing to make things right or wanting to make things right, but they may have I don't know if it's trust they lost or they're very guarded to the situation now and not sure if they want to make it right, but they do. That's a strange part. I also feel like they're a very detached person, or right now they're just very detached. But you two will make things right or reconcile. Some of you apology. That's what I'm getting. These are going to be very brief and to the point. Thanks for the five, Amina Dab. Thank you so much. Um, that's what I feel. It's talking about they want to make things right. You wouldn't be able to really tell because they're so guarded and closed off, but they do definitely want to reconcile this or make it right. All right, is what it keeps talking about. Um, and Aries, that's your look at the bottom of the deck. Something about a loss of trust, the full reverse. Um, something about the fool. Something about trust. I don't know if they lost trust in you, or they're afraid to open back up to the situation, or you're afraid to open up back to them. Like it keeps talking about that. Like, but they want to make things right, but they're unsure if they want to open up Pandora's box, or there's a loss of trust. That's what it keeps talking about. Let's do Taurus now. Thanks for the 50. Keela B. Thank you so much for your continued support. I see your super chats and your comments. Thank you so much. Taurus, how does yours feel? Queen of Cups reversed. The person on your mind is a very emotionally unavailable person right now, or closed off. Some of you they're closed off because they're juggling something else, or they're really busy, too busy for you right now. Two of Pentacles can talk about juggling people, or they're just very indecisive. They're very busy. Some of you are actually juggling people. That could be a possibility. I get generally right now they're closed off or unemotional to the situation. They also could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have fire and earth as well. It's almost like the person's turning their back or has their back turned. I get that they're too like really. I get some of you. I don't know if it's indecision that's their problem, or if they're just ignoring you right now, not making a decision. That could be a possibility. Some of you were not making a decision about them, so they ignore you as a result. Could be a multitude of things. Thanks for the 1999, Julianne. I just get generally right now this person's closed off to the situation and has their back turned. Some of you they were very emotionally unavailable or somewhat aloof or closed off. All right, that's what I feel. All right, that's what I feel for sure. Thanks for the 10, Cat. Appreciate that. Oh, that rhymed. Thanks for the 20, Julianne. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now let's do Gemini now. What card is okay? Seven of Cups reverse. Oh, they gave you mixed signals out the ass, Gemini. One minute they made you feel like you were the only girl or boy in the world, making you feel like less. This person had a tendency to make you one minute feel like the only girl in the world, only guy in the world to them, but then the next minute switching it up. For once, you're not the one switching it up. Then the next minute switching it up and making you feel like less than this. So they would build you up and break you down. Thanks for the 499 key, Hal. Appreciate that. I think this person had a tendency to build you up and break you down. Uh, I get this energy of somebody who made you feel like the only person they had eyes for at one point. Then they go, and then they leaving you feeling like, damn, am I the only? Like, it kind of made you feel important one minute and unimportant the next. I see you reuniting with this person or dating them. Could be a reunion, dating. I'm not sure. I also feel like for some of you, it's like they know they want you, but I get somebody maybe a bit non-committal. That's a very big possibility. It's like somebody knows what they want, but they're not really claiming it or stepping up to it. I kind of get this energy of that as well. So it's like you may get a wishy-washy, indecisive vibe from this person. Some of you cross watchers will make sense with this, but from Gemini's perspective, all right? And that's what I feel. One second. What's going on? But yes, that's what I feel. So like I said, one minute will make you feel they made you or make you feel built like you're the only one they want, vice versa. Next minute, kind of making you feel like less than shit, or something like that. It's kind of like that wishy-washy energy. I feel like that could be something that they did to you or they do to you, whether it's past or present. Gemini. All right, some of you did this to them. No, I'm not gonna do any Kim and Kanye reading on my channel. For the one that keeps asking, I keep seeing you ask that question. Those two are out of fucking style, but if you ask me, but that's not my business, basically. Let's do Cancer now. Let's do Cancer. Right now I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville. Um my road trip's not over yet. There's still stuff I want to do. I'm just not with going back to Vegas just yet. I need a little bit more of a road trip. I haven't seen enough yet. So all right. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Cancer, somebody has unfinished business. Yours is crazy as hell, basically. You will connect with this person again, whether it's like reconnecting or connect, like get back together with them. If it's not that, I just see you reconnecting, conversating, tying up some loose ends or unfinished business. I do see that this person is in two minds. They may be a Gemini or they have Gemini placements as well. Because they have the lovers here, got world reverse, 8 of cups, could be a water sign as well. I feel like this person, on one hand, has this unfinished business. They feel like there's a lack of closure with you, but at the same time, they're trying to walk away from the situation. So, as your person's walking away or distancing themselves, they still feel a draw back to you in some form or fashion. All right. Um, you two will connect again in some. I don't know what the connection is. I just know that you two are going to reconnect, connect. Some of you get back with them or come together with them. It's like that type of energy right there. Um, and that's what I kind of feel. All right. Um, one second. Let's do world reverse. Why is the world reverse here? They still want to work on this. Some of you while they work, they try to get you off their mind by staying busy or that's what I keep. You will reconnect with this person. You two, there will be love offered or reconnect. I'm seeing a conversation. Are you two reconnecting? It's not over. They are trying to distance themselves, but not successfully. They may be acting distant, but believe me, they're still in your energy. I'll tell you that. Unfinished business. They have a lack of closure with you. All right. Let's do Leo now. So the Leo, what about the person on your mind? What about the person on Leo's mind? 7 of Wands. They're very closed off and guarded, indecisive, very unsure what to do. I get them being unsure. Yeah, Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody it's a fire, earth, or air sign. Could be any sign for that matter. The sky, every fucking sign here. Some of you they're closed off to you. They feel like things are kind of. I get them being closed off from you and kind of. I don't know if you felt ignored by this person. Like they're kind of you may feel like they're sweeping you under the rug or swept you under the rug. Thanks for the 20, Jessica. Appreciate that. You may feel like they're just being cold and detached from you. Some of you may feel like they're cutting you out or being detached and cold. I feel like things are unsettled between you two. Like there's not been a conversation or some clarity to a situation. I feel like they're kind of being detached and or closed off. All right. Keep talking about being closed off. Justice reversed. Somebody's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got Earth here and I got fire. All right. I get them being closed off. very defensive or closed off to the situation. Some of you, they're kind of bitter, or like they got some residual negative feelings about you. Queen of Swords reverse. It's like they're trying to cut you out. I don't even know what this is referring to. This is kind of half off the top of my head, half cards. So I'm just taking what the cards are saying, and I'm like giving you a off the top of my head message, like combined. So I hope you like that style. Um, and that's what I feel. My mama bought me a monkey. Look, she bought it. It's like a little monkey that hangs. Like you can Velcro it and it hangs. See. So she bought that for me for my new car. So there you go. All right. Um, I feel like it just maybe I don't know why I felt I needed to show you that. I just saw it sitting. It was hanging on my door over here, and I just decided to show you. Um, but like that's what I said. I feel like the person's very closed off. Some of you, they don't trust you, or you don't trust them. I get them trying to ignore you or sweep you under the rug is what it keeps. Some of you, somebody was juggling or has multiple options as well. Leo, whether it was you or them. Let's do Virgo now. They're stalking you. They're not speaking to you, but they're stalking you, Virgo. Trying to give up on you, but still stalks. You can't. They're trying to focus on their work right now. They're trying to be like all about themselves, their work, their career, and they're watching your every move. But they're not going to tell you that. Obviously, who wants to be known as a stalker, right? But I feel like basically yours is just keeping tabs. I think they may be getting readings about you or watching you, or maybe they know people you know and they're like basically gossiping. There's something about Page of Swords reverse what they're doing, so it's like they're stalking. That's a stalker card. Somebody who's getting information about you, or whether they're looking at your social media. If it's not that, they could be asking people about you. It could be so many different ways you can watch or stalk. I mean, they watch YouTube tarot. I don't know, but anyway, either way it goes, they're like keeping tabs, but not speaking. And I feel like also they're trying to focus on their work or career or their business. I mean, it's another earth sign. I got air and I got fire here as well. I do see them being interested, but acting like they're not interested. All right. Um, yeah, I'm charging my car, as you can see. Um, that's what I feel. It's charging at like 500 miles a minute. Miles a minute. 500 miles an hour. Sometimes it's 600 miles an hour. These things charge fast. Um, That's what I feel. Yours is keeping tabs. I don't get them being the most upfront or like up in your face, but they're definitely watching you from the shadows. Not, I don't want to. I mean, they're nobody's Ted Bundy or nobody's Jeffrey Dahmer. What I'm getting is they're just kind of taking a more backseat approach, like watching you, keeping tabs, not really in your face. It's like they're just kind of watching. And I get them being really focused on their career or work. Some of you, it's like they're trying to give up on you. Let me clarify that. Why the Ten of Wands reversed? Why the Ten of Wands reversed? I think it failed between you two before. It's been failing. It's like they feel like it's a lost cause, but they still can't help but watch you and keep tabs. All right. Okay. Yes, I'm able to drive state to state with it. I haven't had a single problem getting from the East Coast or from the West Coast to the East Coast. So let's do Libra now. Let's do Libra now. Yours is disappointed. If it's a new person, they're grieving something else. How can they focus on you right off the bat? The old person is in grief about you, disappointed how things went, the current state or the previous state it was in, and they're ready to communicate with you and have messages and communication. I think one of you felt, or it could have been both of you, I think this person had a tendency to 1 minute message you and be all up in your face. Next minute, they would like ignore you and focus on themselves or be self centered. But then it's like it felt very on and off with this person, or it does. That's how it is or was. Um, it's like they don't want to let you go. This person likes their cake and eat it too. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. That's the first thing that popped up in my head when I just said what I said. Um, they like their cake and eat it too. It's like they know you're something to not be lost, but at the same time, they're not dedicating 100% of their time to it. It's like they just basically keep you strung along enough to kind of keep you in the situation. That way, if when they do actually want it, oh, they can nab you up because you still got that little bit of interest there. So they don't want you to lose complete interest, but at the same time, they don't want to totally settle down just yet. And that's the problem with your person, Libra. All right. I think they had a tendency to do this, or they do this, whether it's past or present. So they like their cake and eat it too. And cross watcher, that can apply to you too. Maybe you were doing this to one. Maybe this is what a Libra was doing to you. And that's what I feel. First message I got, I'm not going to second guess it. I get this person has a tendency to be self-centered, all about themselves or about their work, career. Um, you're going to get a message or communication from them, but I still feel like you're going to be getting this push and pull, wishy-washy feel. All right, Libra? Close that out. Stop being led along or led astray, whether that's through a cross watcher or the Libra. All right? Let's do Scorpio. Okay, I'm kind of. Yours is trying to let you go. That's why they're not speaking to you right now, Scorpio. Yours is trying to distance themselves or trying to heal from you. That's why they haven't been speaking. They haven't lost interest. Believe me, they still got that interest there, but they're deciding to take a step back and like trying to let you go. So they're right now in this healing process or trying to start the healing process of letting you go or releasing you, basically. All right. And that's what I feel. I feel like that's why they're being distant. I feel like that's why they're not speaking to you or reaching out or communicating or just being communicative, period. I feel like yours is in the currently in the process of trying to release, let go, and distancing themselves. I also feel like for some of you, they're at a distance. That could be a possibility, or they're just being distant, period. All right. Let me say an Aquarius, Earth sign. I also have water sign, Pisces specifically, or Cancer, Scorpio. Could be any one. And that's what I feel. I think yours is still. I don't think they like losing you, but it said they're trying to let you go. Four of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and that's why they're not speaking or being that communicative. But I think the interest is still there, but I think they're trying to be an adult and take themselves out of something that may have been toxic between you two or is toxic. All right. Let's do Sagittarius now. If it's a new person, Scorpio, let that person get rid of something toxic. Then they can probably dedicate time to you. Whether it's addiction they need to let go of or a person, Scorpio, if it's a new one. All right. All right. Let's do. Thanks for the super chats, y'all. Thanks for the 20. Jessica Poeping. I'm not sure if I said that right. Okay. Let's do Sagittarius. They're not given to this. Trying to work on what they're doing. They're really focused on work and career right now. Has it been kind of one-sided with this person, Sagittarius? I don't know if it was you doing all the work and they gave very little, like you were doing 90 and they were given 10, or if it was the other way around, they felt like they were given 90 and you were given 10. Some of you, it's both. You both think it's about one another, like it's very unequal or one-sided. Either way it goes, whether it was you or them, this person right now is focused on their work or their career. They're trying to like work their way up the career ladder or just like basically work at their job. It's talking about work with this person. That's their biggest priority or main focus right now. Thanks for the 3, Stephanie. Appreciate that. And they may be kind of not given to this right now, or you may feel like it's a bit one-sided with them, or was, or is. Why the 6 of Pentacles reversed? Either you came to a reality that this is just going to be a one-sided thing, very unequal, or they feel that way about you. All right. Some of you, I want to say for some of you, you both felt like you gave it all and got very little back from one another. It could be a mutual thought that you both have about one another as well. But if you know that's how you feel and that's how they were doing you, then apply the story. And that's what I feel. What's the future prediction for these two? There will be love offered, or somebody expresses their emotions. I get somebody trying to make a half-ass love offer, Sagittarius. Or you try to make a half-ass love offer. That's my prediction. I don't know how it's going to play out. You let me know. Let's do Capricorn now. Thank you, Carmen. Appreciate that. Capricorn. Sorry I'm not rambunctious tonight, but I'm kind of tired. They give up. They're throwing their hands up. They wonder if you were actually in love with them or had emotion for them, Aquarius. Or who am I doing? Capricorn, right? They wonder if you're. They throw their hands up. They also thought you played games with them. This person's wondering how you truly felt, Capricorn. I don't know if you're even aware of that. This is what I get. Like I think they sit there and wonder because it's like they're not even trying to fight for it anymore. But I think they're wondering truly if you had feelings after all. Like I get them going, well, did they? How did Capricorn come off to make this person think that? Let's see. How'd you come off? Let's see. The death card. Did you end it with them, or did you go silent on them, or did you tell them something that they didn't want to hear, or did you just like end it? Did you go silent on it? What'd you do? There's something that you did. I don't know if something was revealed about you, or you said something, or did something. The last encounter you two had. There's something that you did or said, or how you came off that rubbed them the wrong way, that made them think, well, do they have emotion for me, or do they not? I think that's what something that they've wondered. They wonder, like it's present tense, quite frankly. Um, and that's what I feel. I also feel like this person hasn't healed completely from you. I get them thinking that it was unrequited love with you. What did you do or say? I had you come off. I don't think this person. I think they had true emotions, but it's telling me they kind of give up. I feel like they wonder if you had true emotions. I get them wondering that. Like, did Capricorn have? Because I don't know if you ended it with them or if you said some things, did some things. I'm not sure what you did. But I feel like basically the way you came off the last encounter made them think or question, did you have, or, what your feelings were. All right, is what I feel. I don't, I'm just going to put that out there. They haven't healed from you or not healing from you is what it keeps talking about. All right, Capricorn. I don't keep want to call you Aquarius. Some of it's an Aquarius. Um, let's do Aquarius now. They're stressed about you, even though they're withdrawing. You're on their mind all the time. It's because of the disconnect you two had. Why the Nine of Swords? They still love you. That's why. This person's in their head because they still love you. They still want that connection with you. Ever since this distance or this disconnect, lovers reverse, that hasn't made them love you any less or lose any type of emotion for you. In fact, they've grown stronger for their feelings for you, Aquarius. Quite frankly, they didn't lose it. They actually gained more emotion. Distance made their heart grow fonder of you. Aquarius is what I feel. And they stress about it nonstop. They think about it while they're eating, sleeping, shitting, just saying. All right. I would say their feelings are stronger as opposed to being weaker now, honestly. And whatever this disconnect was or whatever it is, they may be withdrawing, but guess what? You're on their mind 24/7. For a small portion, somebody wouldn't leave their spouse or whoever, their ex, whoever, and that's why you two didn't last or didn't come together. That could be a problem. That's what caused the issue. Some of you should they wouldn't leave their old ways behind or behaviors behind, or you wouldn't do it. Somebody wouldn't change. Non-commitment, that could have been a thing as well. But trust me, they've gained even more feelings for you. All right, Aquarius, since this disconnect or this distance. Let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. They miss you. They feel left. Oh, you're gonna be getting more communication from them. They miss how it used to be, or they miss you. Pick or choose. They either one miss how it used to be or they miss you, period. Five of Pentacles is my card when somebody feels left out. I don't know if they feel left out in the cold necessarily. That could be. But I get more so they just miss how it used to be or miss you, period. That's what it keeps talking about. And I get them basically messaging you or communicating more emotionally to you at some point. I get a message of communicate. Thanks for the 50 surrounded by angels. Thank you so much. Thanks, Keela, as well. Appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like basically they are trying this queen, the same card keep coming out. Queen of Pentacles reverse keeps coming out for almost every sign. It's come out for at least 4 or 5 signs tonight. Um, I get well. That ain't your story, then. That's not your story, Gina. All right. Thanks for the 10, Elisa. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I feel like basically, one second. I feel like basically Pisces, yours is gonna be messaging you or you two are gonna be communicating more or communicating. Period. All right. Um, I get them trying to be focused on what they do for work or their career, but I get them missing you throughout the day, throughout the night, or missing how it used to be. So if this is somebody, let me put this out here. If this is somebody you're actually in a relationship currently at this exact moment, you two need to speak more. I think they miss the communication you two used to have or the things you used to say to one another or the lovey-dovey words. If it's somebody you're not with, and let's say you're distant from them, they're just like craving communication with you. And they miss that communication that you two used to have, all right? Or that the messages, they miss that, all right? The lovey doveyness is what they miss. All right. I feel like I don't give a shit. All right. Let's do collective now. Collective. Give me a career and love message for collective. Everybody in this room that's watching now and afterwards. Some of you are getting bored with your career or your. Some of you are already looking for something else. It's telling me you're going to start looking for something else, or you are, and it's like whatever you're going to be looking for to venture into, because something's boring you as far as your what you do for work or your career. I get you looking for other jobs or other positions because you're not getting what you want where you're at. And then the problem with that is, I think some of you need to stick in there with what you're doing now, because I'm not seeing an immediate job. All right, or an immediate. I guess some of you getting a job, you just don't. You think it's gonna like fulfill you, and then you don't like it in the end of the day, and you're gonna immediately start looking for another one. Some of you, it's the other one. I see you already bored with what you do now, and I see you looking for other positions or jobs, but one doesn't come readily available immediately. So I feel like you need to just stick in there, bite the bullet, and just keep doing it until you find something. But I'm not seeing an immediate energy as well. All right. As far as love is concerned, collective, I feel like basically for some of you, with the Four of Cups here, it's almost like you're some of you have felt rejected time and time and again from somebody, right? And I think this person won't stop stalking you, Page of Swords reverse, or won't stop lingering in your energy. It's why you probably think about them a lot, or randomly have them in your head, or randomly want to message them all of a sudden. Even if you do or don't, it don't matter. It feels like this person has rejected you time and time again, or you've at least, whether they verbally rejected you, or their actions felt like it was rejecting you. Either way, whichever way it was, whether it was actions or verbal, I think they still linger, and I think they played a lot of games. I think they did this purposely. I think this is something that they would do continuously. You may have grew bored of the person, but I think you still think about them. Some of you even watch them from time to time. Are you checking on them? For the couples, what about the couples? Some of you have a baby coming. It's the first thing that popped in my head. I got a new baby. So you couples out there, I'm seeing a new baby on the horizon for you. What else for couples? Arguing over how the other one spends the money. One should be saving more, or arguing about spending habits or money loss. I get you two are two totally different, have two totally different ways of spending money, and that's going to cause strife, or it's causing strife, or disappointment. All right, that's what I feel they need to say. All right, some of you adoption as well, or surrogate. Who gives a? I don't care. All right. With that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. All right. Um, y'all have a good one. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all support. I really do. Thanks so much for the 9.99, Lizzie B. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks, Elisa, for the 10. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.